Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope you are having a really great afternoon. This is actually the second video that is going live here on my channel today. If you missed it a little bit earlier, I uploaded my thoughts on the Okja Praise the Perfume. I'll put a link to this review in the description box right below this video here. This is a dupe for the Melanie Martinez Crybaby perfume. If you don't want to spend well over $300 on the real thing, while I've never smelled the real Crybaby, I do really love this particular fragrance here from Okja. So make sure you check out that review if you are a fan of warm, delicious, cozy gourmands, because that is definitely the category that this one falls into. So again, I'll link that in the description box down below. But in that video, I mentioned that I have a boatload of new fragrances that I have both recently purchased or that were gifted to me that I would like to review here on my channel during the month of June. So you guys might be seeing some bonus content here and there this month, just in the interest of me getting all of these reviews filmed. I had a little bit of extra time this weekend, so I'm taking advantage, and let's talk perfume, you guys. Why not? I love smelly things. Fragrance honestly makes me so happy, and it just really brings me a lot of joy to be able to share these with you guys. So if you also are a huge fan of perfume, just personal fragrance in general, make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That way all of my personal fragrance content will pop up in your subscription feed. All right, you guys, in this video, we are going to be tackling the 7 Virtues Amber Vanilla, which I purchased during the most recent Sephora Spring Savings event. I was really excited about this particular fragrance because if you know me, you know that one of my top 5 all-time favorite perfumes in the whole wide world is the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. Now, I think these two fragrances kind of fall in the same family, and I honestly think that your average perfume consumer who maybe buys a new perfume like every couple years or something like that, I'm not sure that these would be different enough for that type of consumer to warrant having both. That being said, there is a fragrance note, and I don't know what it is, that's coming across as a like stale cigarette smoke to some people, but I have heard from a number of you here who tried this Vanilla Woods fragrance who pick up a smell like a stale cigarette smoke from this one. Again, I'm not sure what that note is, but I'm going to say that if this one doesn't agree with you, I think it's worth you heading back into Sephora to check out their new Amber Vanilla. Because if you like the overall idea of this one, I feel like this is the version that might agree with you a little bit more. That being said, this is still my holy grail perfume. And for me, I'm not sure that I prefer the Amber Vanilla over the Vanilla Woods, so I'll probably just stick with the travel size of this one now. But that being said, I do think this is a really lovely fragrance from the 7 Virtues. I love a lot of the fragrances from this particular brand. It's considered a clean perfume brand at Sephora. I'm not sure if I really buy into this whole like clean thing that Sephora has going, but anyway, if you're interested in that, it's a cruelty-free company. I believe their products are vegan as well, but do not quote me on that. I will put that in the description box down below, but they are most certainly cruelty-free, which is something that's really important to me personally. If you are looking, by the way, for a coconut fragrance for the summertime, check out their Coconut Woods. This one is absolutely delightful. If you're looking for a really beachy, more fresh take on a summer coconut, you got to check this one out. So that's another recommendation from me to you of a 7 Virtues fragrance that just knocked my socks off. So beautiful. I'll definitely be buying the full size of that one. So anyway, let's dive into the description of the Amber Vanilla. We'll kind of talk a little bit about the differences between these two as well. We'll talk the overall strength of the fragrance. We'll talk about the projection, which, by the way, it's a little bit mixed for this one. I have amazing experiences with the overall strength and projection of all of the Seven Virtues fragrances in my personal collection. But I will say this one, it seems to be hit and miss when it comes to the reviews. So definitely, like I said, I'll link it down below. Go read up some of the other reviews about this one in terms of the lasting power and the overall strength of it, because there are some people who are a little disappointed in this one. So, okay. So the Amber Vanilla, this is, oh yes, okay, just to confirm really quickly, they are vegan, they're vegan. So I'm looking at the Sephora website right now. This falls within the warm and spicy fragrance family. The scent type is warm and sheer. The key notes are amber, pink carnation, and vanilla. So let's go ahead and let's check out the atomizer on this one, and let's discuss this fragrance. So there's that nice little mist that I've become accustomed to with all of my Seven Virtues perfume bottles. It's a little bit of a forceful spray, but it has a really nice even distribution. Like, there's nothing running down my arm here. Love that. And the fragrance. You know what I think this is like the slightly more innocent, softer, maybe even more feminine version of Vanilla Woods. This is a very lovely, warm, inviting scent. I feel like the floral note here from the carnations is quite evident from the get-go. The fragrance notes again are amber, pink carnation, and vanilla. I think one of the reasons that this particular fragrance kind of caught my attention right away was the carnation. My wedding bouquet was actually predominantly carnations. I feel like carns get like a really bad rap in the floral world. Probably because they were kind of popular in the 80s, but they are such a beautiful, impactful flower, especially if you gather a lot of them like together. I just think they're really beautiful, and there's so many color variations when it comes to carnations. They can also very easily be dyed. I just think they're a great flower, and this is coming from someone who was a florist for over 10 years. I had my own floral design company. And whenever possible, I would encourage people to embrace carnations because, I don't know, I think they're a really beautiful flower. They have a very soft, very light floral scent to them. I feel like carnations in real life have a little bit of almost like a green type note to them as well. I don't pick up that green note here. It's mostly like that soft, pretty, like perfumey carnation note. It's really well done, but it's not super aggressive, I will say. In terms of the amber and the vanilla, those actually come after the floral, at least with my nose on this one. Definitely amber and vanilla right after that carnation. The amber is that really beautiful, warm, cozy, inviting amber. It's very rich. And the vanilla it's not necessarily, I wouldn't call this like a gourmand vanilla, but it is a sweeter vanilla note. Overall, this fragrance is quite sweet, I would say. I think it's a little bit sweeter than Vanilla Woods, but very soft, very pretty, just a very easy fragrance to wear. Now, let's talk the overall like strength and projection of this one, because I feel like here there is a little bit of variation that I saw in the reviews. I personally find this one to be quite prominent after I apply it. I think it has a decent strength to it just right off the bat. Do I think that this one fades just a little bit faster? I do think it fades faster than the Vanilla Woods and the Coconut Sun and my now discontinued Blackberry Lily. I do think this one fades just a little bit faster, but not by like hours earlier. I would say maybe like an hour or so less wear time for me compared to the other ones. But that's still pretty good because I get at least a solid 5, 6, 7 hours out of these other ones. So if I get a solid even 5 hours out of this, I still consider that a pretty good performance for a fragrance. I think this is really well done. But if you are wanting something that is going to get you through the bulk of your workday, maybe, I would say this one might be worth skipping. I would gear you more towards the Vanilla Woods. But also I would say if you've never stuck your nose in this one, it's really worth checking it out in store to see how you feel about it, because there are some people who purchased it after I did my review and who came back and said, yeah, there's something funky to this one. It's like, they literally have all said like a stale cigarette type smell almost. I don't know where that's coming from. I certainly don't pick that up, but I do want to make you aware that there have been some funky reactions to the Vanilla Woods. I really want to stress maybe seeking out a discovery set from the 7 Virtues. If you've never tried anything from them, they do have one available at Sephora. I will list that in the description box as well. But overall, you guys, I really enjoy this one. And while I don't think that I will be purchasing the full size of this one, I will definitely be repurchasing the full size of this again in the future. This is actually my second bottle here. I just think for me personally, these are not different enough to warrant having full sizes of both. That being said, would I absolutely purchase another travel size of this one to maybe pop into my purse, even to have as a touch-up for Vanilla Woods? Yeah, absolutely. The fragrances pair really well together. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of the Vanilla Woods over top. Let that settle for just a second here. They're really nice together. Like, I think they're similar enough to where you could wear both on the same day, and I think that would be just fine. But again, if you got the funky note from the Vanilla Woods, check out this one. I think this might be more to your liking, but definitely make sure that you are okay with the Amber Vanilla being a little bit more, I would say, floral forward than the Vanilla Woods even is. So anyway, I'm still giving it 2 thumbs up, even though I don't think I'll be buying a full size of the Amber Vanilla. That being said, I'm a Vanilla Woods girl for life. So let me know what your favorite fragrance from the 7 Virtues is in the comments down below. Let me know if you have tried the Amber Vanilla, and definitely let us know what you find the overall projection and lasting power of this one to be as well. So anyway, I appreciate you guys being here today for these in-depth fragrance reviews. I hope that they are helpful. I know that we are coming into the summer. A lot of you might be thinking about purchasing a new fragrance for the summertime. If you're looking for a soft floral, I don't think you can go wrong with that one. But again, I really also want to encourage you to check out the Coconut Sun, because, ooh, man, that one is absolutely delightful. All right, have a great rest of your day. Check out the description box for the links that I mentioned, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.